Hello, friends, colleagues. Welcome to this presentation where we want to deal with the Junior Secondary School Leaving Examination, that is grade 9 of 2019, Mathematics Paper 2. All right? So you need to take note of these instructions that are here. You're supposed to be given 10 minutes reading time and working time with you. 2 hours. Now, the other part that is important is this one. We are saying there are 8 questions in this paper, answer any 5. But from last year, okay, so we'll be able to present paper 2 of 2020. The paper 2 was restructured, all right? So what happens is that in paper 2, there are 2 sections, the section A and section B. In section A, there are 2 questions, you're supposed to answer all of them, all right? Then in section B, there are 6 questions. You choose 3 out of the possible 6. Okay? Everything remains the same, just the structure of the paper. The syllabus and everything else remains the same. Okay? Alright, so let's look at the first question. This is the first question. Okay, we are saying A, write this number in standard form correct to 2 decimal places. So you can see that this number is not in standard form. So we have to write it in standard form. Okay? How? So what you are going to do, you are going to move a point up to a number that will be greater or equal to 1 but less than 10. So I'll say 1, 2, 3 here. Right? So I'll say this is 4.289 times 10. Alright? How many steps have we moved to this point? 1, 2, 3. And this decimal point is coming from the left hand side. So we are going to say negative 3. Alright? But you must write this correct to two decimal places. So after a point, count 2 digits, 1, 2. You consider 9 as 1, 1 plus 8, 9. So you have got 4.29 times 10 to the power negative 3. This one is your answer. Okay? Then we look at B. Solve the equation. So how do we do that? Since we have brackets, we can try to distribute the 3 here and get rid of the bracket. So say 3 times 2x, it is 6x. Just multiply the numbers, then add the later. A 3 by 1, it will be 3, is equal to 17. Negative 2 times x, you have negative 2x. Negative and negative, it will be positive. 2 by 1, it will be 2. So here we group the like terms. So we have 6x, this is minus, it becomes plus. 2x is equal to 17 plus 2 minus 3, right? So say 6x plus 2x, you have 8x, which is equal to 17 plus 2, that is 19, right? 19 minus 3. Okay, so we are saying here you have 16. So we are saying this plus that 19 minus that is 16. But our interest is to find x, so I'll divide here by 8 and here by 8. 8 and 8 will cancel, so this and that will divide. So x will be equal to what? 8 into 16 is 2. Okay, we go to the next question. We are saying, given that 2 is equal to this fraction, make m the subject. Alright, so I've got 2 is equal to m plus what? N over 3 plus mn. You say over 1 and cross multiply. Alright? So you're going to have m plus n. When you multiply this by that, is equal to 2 by this. So you say 2 open bracket m plus, 3 plus mn. So m plus n is equal to, this by that is 6 plus 2 by mn is 2mn. Now, our interest is to make what? M the subject. So, we make m the subject here by grouping the terms. So, I have m, this one will come here, it becomes minus 2mn. Here, I will remain with 6, and this becomes minus n. Alright? Now, since I've got m here and m here, and here there's n, these are like terms. Hence, you factor out the m which you want. So, m into m is 1 minus m into negative 2mn is negative 2n is equal to 6 minus n. Alright? So, to find the m, we'll say 1 minus 2n. Here, 1 minus 2n. Alright? These will cancel, so m is equal to 6 minus n over 1 minus 2n. And this is your answer. We go to the next question. Okay, so the next question we are saying that is D of part 1. Kawombesha earns 7,000 per month. His income tax deductions are calculated as follows. The first 3,000 is zero taxed, right? That is no tax. So 3,000 and below is zero tax. The next 1,000 is 25%. Next 1,000 is 30. The balance is 35%. So what we are saying that this person earns 7,000. So 7,000 minus 3,000. What are we getting? 4,000. So the tax will be done on a 4,000. All right, but we are saying the tax is as follows. The first 1,000, it is 25%. So we are going to say 25% times 1,000 kwacha. All right, plus the next 1,000, it is 30%. So 30% times 1,000 kwacha. Plus the balance now, you tax it at 35%. Now, if you are dealing with 4,000, you have taxed 1,000, another 1,000. The balance will be 2 pin. So you say 35% times a 2,000 kwacha. All right. So when you cancel these zeros, all right, 25 by 10, you have got 250. Plus, you cancel these two zeros. 30 by 10, you have 300 kwacha. All right. Plus, you cancel these zeros. All right. 35 by 20, you have 700. All right. So what is your answer? 700 by plus 300, that's 1,000. Plus the 1,200, plus 250, sorry, you have got 1,250 kwacha 0 ngwe. This is the tax that he pays. All right. Okay, so we go to the next question. Question 2. Multiply this by that. You know that this is an identity matrix. When I multiply this by that, the answer is the same one. 2, 5. This is your answer. Or if you are not sure, then you can multiply. Alright? You can say this times that. 1 times negative 2 plus 0 times 5. Okay? Then 0 by 0 by negative 2 plus 1 by 5. All right. So here what we get, negative 2 plus 0. Here when you multiply, you have 0 plus 5. What is your answer? Your answer is negative 2 and 5. Alternative, you can just multiply this by that, then this by that. That will be your answer. Okay. You get your 2 marks. We go to the next part of question 2. Okay, the next question is solve the simultaneous equations. So I've got 2 equations here, the first one and the second one. So you can choose the methods that you want to use. Alright, but maybe we go for substitution. So I'll make the second, this is like the first equation and this is the second equation. So I'll make x the subject of the formula in the second equation. That is x is equal to negative 7 minus 3y. Alright, this is what we have. Okay, then you substitute this into this equation. So there is 3 open bracket. Instead of saying x, I'll say negative 7 minus 3y is equal to what? 12. Now, you can see that this 3 can divide into 12. Alright, so I can divide directly by 3 by 3. Alright, so negative 7 minus 3y is equal to 3 into 12 is what? 4. Okay, then you can group the like terms. So you have 3y, or take note, this is the take note here it's supposed to be here, take note, it's supposed to be 3 open bracket negative 7 minus 3y. Alright, then there's minus 2 here, minus 2y, okay, is equal to 12. Right, so here now we can't divide directly because there is another number here, so then you expand here. 3 by negative 7, you have negative 21 minus 9y minus 2y is equal to 12. Alright, okay, so I think we are set now. Then we can group the like terms. So here I'll remain with negative 9y minus 2y is equal to 12 plus 21. Alright, negative 9y minus 2y, it is negative 11y, which is equal to 12 plus 11. What do we get? You get 33. Alright, 2 plus 1 is 3, 1 plus 2 is 3. So we divide by negative 11 by negative 11. This and this will cancel. Y is equal to negative into positive is negative. 11 into 33, it is 3. Then we find x using, you can even use this one. Say x is equal to negative 7 minus 3y. I'll say negative 3. So x is equal to negative 7. Negative is negative, it will be positive. 3 by 3, 9. Alright? Negative 7 plus 9 is 2. We are saying, therefore, x is equal to 2 and y is equal to negative 3. Alright? Okay, so let's go to the next question, which is C. Construct a triangle LMN in which LM is 7, MN is 5, and the LN is 6 centimeters. Alright, that's the first one. Okay, so we measure first LM, which is 7, so I'll start from 1 and go all the way to 8. Alright, so you say this is the L and this is the M. Okay, so this is what we have. Alright, then so you must have LMN somewhere here. So from M to N it is 5 centimeters. So you are going to measure 5 centimeters with the same ruler. Alright, so if you start from 1, because this part is not very clear, so I'll start from 1. So if you start from 1, you go all the way up to 6. 6, which is somewhere there. Alright, go all the way up to 6. Then you use M as your center. Create an arc here. Alright, then you measure 6 centimeters. So I mean that from here I can go to 7. Okay, then you use L as your center. Okay, look at where they are meeting. They are meeting here, so you connect. LMN. This is 7 centimeters. This is 6 centimeters. And this is 5 centimeters. Alright. So we are done. So we can say C1, triangle LMN. Okay, so to bisect angle LNM, which is angle LNM, which is this angle, and LMN. So we need to bisect this angle and this one. This is angle N and that is angle M. Okay, so how do you bisect an angle? You open your compass to any radius of your choice, all right, like this one. Then you create an arc. Okay, create an arc meeting these two lines. Then I'll come here, create another arc inside without changing. Okay, then you come here, you create another arc. Okay, so look at where the two arcs are meeting here. Join. All right, then you also bisect M. The procedure is the same. Okay, so I'll come here, create the secret is we have to avoid moving the compass. The compass should not be shaking. Okay, maybe let me change, come to this radius. Ignore about the first one, so I've got this one. Then I'll come here, create an arc, go to this point, create an arc. So they are meeting here, they are meeting here. Okay, so I'll get my ruler, join. Okay. Yeah. So Roman numeral 2, we are saying these are bisectors of M and L, M and N. Okay. Then we got Roman numeral 3. We are saying after bisecting, we label the point of intersection of the angle bisectors as O. So from this point here should be what? O. Okay, then Roman numeral 3. Draw a perpendicular from O to the line LM. So from here to this line. Label the point where the perpendicular meets LM as P. So from here you need to draw a line, a perpendicular line. Because here we have not been told to construct, so we just have to draw it. Alright? Just have to draw it. Okay. So the line that we are going to draw should be at 90 degrees. So just have to draw it from here to there. Okay. Meaning that this is our 90 degrees. Alright, then this point will be what? P. Okay, so this point here is the P. The next one, with O as the center, draw the circle which touches all the three sides. So we use this one as our center, then we draw a circle. Okay. Okay, so we need we are saying with the O as a center, draw the circle which touches all the three sides. That's what we said. Alright? So come here and try to adjust here. You must check that when I draw the center, it should touch the circle. You come and check here. If it's not, then you adjust. Alright, when you see that it is coming out, then you draw a circle. Okay? You draw a circle. So that is the circle, then it's done. Okay, go to the next question. 3a, given that given the following set of ordered pairs 22,11, 20,10, so on and so forth. Roman numeral 1, find the function representing this mapping. Alright, now when you look at this one, take note, this is x, this is y, this is x, y, so on and so forth. Y here, 11 is half of 22. Alright, 10 is half of what? 20. Alright, 9 is half of what? 18. Meaning that y is half of x. So say y is equal to half of x, x divided by 2. Right? That's how you get y. When you divide this by 2, you get y. And this is your function. Or you can even say, or f of x is equal to x over what? 2. It's one and the same. Okay? Find the value of y when x is find the value of x, when y is negative 5. So we are saying y is equal to x over what? 2. What would be x if y is negative 5? So I'll say negative 5 is equal to x over 2 over 1. You cross multiply. So x is equal to negative 5 times 2, which is equal to negative 10. And this one is your answer. Okay, we go to B. An agent sold a television set for 2,200 kwacha. This amount includes 10% of 10% commission for the agent. So in this amount is 10%. All right. What was the price of the TV set before the commission was added? We are saying this amount has 10%. So when you look at total percentage, we have got 100%. All right. So 100% represents this amount. Okay. But now, we want to find the price of the TV before the 10%. So we'll say minus 10%. All right? What do you get? You get 90%. 90%. So 90% of this one, that was the price of the TV before the 10% was added. So you're going to say 90 over 100 times 2,200 kwacha. All right? So you're going to say these two zeros will cancel that. Then 9 by 2 is 18. 8 carry 1. 9 by 2, 18 plus 1, 19. Alright? So I've got this one. 198 with a 0 here. This is the cost. Or you can say, let me find 10% of this one. Alright? You're going to say, to find the actual price of the TV before the 10%, I'll say 2,200 minus 10% of 2,200. All right? 2,200. So I'll say 2,200 minus, what is 10% of 2,200? Okay? 10% of 2,200 is 220. Okay? So you can say, if you have a problem here, see how you get the 10%. So you have 10 over 100 times 2,200. So these two zeros will cancel that one. 10 by 22, it is the 220. This is what we are talking about. All right. So here, when you subtract, I've got 0. Take note, here there will be 1. Here there will be 10. All right. When you subtract here, I've got 8. Here I've got 1. So now we have 11. 11 minus that is 9. So I've got this. That's another way. But you waste time. We can even use this one. This is shorter. All right. The triangles below are similar. If they are similar, then their ratios should be the same. So you need to identify the corresponding sides or sides that are similar. Look at this one. Where there is this angle, it's this one. Here, where there is the double angles, here it is that. It means this side here corresponds to what? To this one. So we are saying PR, okay, corresponds to WX. Right? Now, from P here, where there is the one angle here going to W. Where do we have, going to Q? Here, where do we have one angle? Here, going to Y. Meaning that PQ also corresponds to what? YW. Alright? Then it means the remaining side, that is the QR, corresponds to what? Y or WX. Alright? Okay. Here, take note, we are saying from one angle here, going this side. Here, from one angle here, coming here. Meaning that P, take note, PR here. Okay? PR here corresponds to WX. Alright? And PQ corresponds to, take note, it's this one. PQ corresponds to, okay, so it means QR here corresponds to YX here. Okay, please let's appreciate what we are saying. There's an angle here and double angle. This side, alright, is PR. There is an angle here and double angle. This is the WX, which is this one. Okay. Now PQ, it is from one angle here going this side. Here, which one is moving? Which side is moving from one given angle? It is this one. So PQ corresponds to WY. Alright? Then simply means that QR now corresponds to YX. So now you look at what have we been given and what are we looking for? So what we are looking for now is the WY. So we are going to say PQ. What is our PQ? So say PQ corresponds to WY. Alright? Corresponds to WY. This is equal to, you go to a set that has been given. Alright? So we are going to go to QR and YX. So we'll say QR and the YX. Okay? So what is my PQ? My PQ is 18. What is my YW? Okay? So YW is the one that we are looking for, so it will remain as YW. What is my QR? When you check here, our QR is what? 20, so I'll say 20. Divided by, what is my YX? YX is 30. Okay, so you cross multiply. Alright? Don't multiply in advance, just write the expression for multiplication. So I'll say times 20. The answer should be 18 by 30. Alright? So I'll divide by 20 and 20 both sides. 20 and 20 will cancel. So WY will be equal to, this is 0 and this one will cancel. Alright? Then you can send 2 here, 1. 2 into 18 is 9. Alright? 9 by 3, you have got 27. Alright? Meaning that YW is equal to what? 27 centimeters. So as you can see, sometimes you can easily make mistakes if you're not careful. So you really have to take your time and study the corresponding sides. Okay. Then go to the next question. Question 4. Given that the universal set is a set of x such that x is less or equal to 10. Alright? And x is a natural number. So you have E that has got from 1, 2, 3 all the way to 10. Alright? Then P prime numbers in the universal set. What are prime numbers? Numbers that have two factors only. That is 1 and the number itself. That is 2, 3, 5, and 7. Alright? Then Q, even numbers. Numbers divisible by 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, and what? 10. Okay? Then what is the other set? The other set is R. So R is factors of 6. Alright? Alright, what are the factors of 6? We have 1, 2, 3, and 6 itself. Okay? So now, if you have got this, to fill in here, you need to get the intersections of these sets. Okay, so these sets are very important. Okay, so we are saying P represents the prime numbers, like I said, in E. Alright, what are these prime numbers? 2, 3, 5, and 7. Alright, Q is even numbers, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Then R is factors of 6. Alright, that is 1, 2, 3, and 6. Then you can go on and get the P intersection Q. Alright, the elements that are in here and there. You have got 2 only. Alright, then P intersection E, R. P intersection E, R, it is 2 and 3, as you can see. Then you can also get P intersection R. Okay, P intersection R intersection Q. The element that is found in all the 3 sets, it is 2. Alright, that is 2. So now, for the first one, illustrate this information in the Venn diagram below. You start with this 2 should be here. Then you put a dot. Then you come to P intersection E, Q. There should be 2, so we'll put 2 here. Then P intersection R. P intersection R in here should have 2 and 6. So there's already 2, I'll put 6 here. Then P intersection R, we are saying it is 3, yeah? So in this, so here we'll put 3. Alright? Then Q intersection R, this region should have 2 and 6. So that's why I'll put the 6. When you're done, you go to the individual sets. So in this set we need 2, which is already there. 3, which is here. 5. Okay, and the 7. Then you come to Q. What do we need in Q? 2, we have. 4, it's not here. Then 6, we have 8 and the 10. Then I'll come to R. We need the 1. We will put 2. We have 3. We have 6. We have. Then you come to the universal set. You say, okay, in the universal set I should have 1. I have 1. 2. We have 3. We have 4. We have 5. We have 6. We have 7 is here. 8 we have. 9 is not there, so we'll put 9 outside here. Alright, then we are done. So this is how your set should have been. Okay, Roman numeral 2. List the elements of P union R complement. P union R complement, which is this. Alright, complement outside this intersection Q. So these are the elements that are in this set. So here we have 4, 8, and 10. The elements that are here. Okay. Then you go to the next set. Illustrate the solution of x plus y is less or equal to -2 on the Cartesian plane shown below by shading the wanted region of the domain. -5 is less or equal to x, x is less or equal to 1. Now look, if you have got this one, this is the easiest, alright, to plot. Okay, that's the easiest you can ever plot. Okay, so what are they telling you? You have got the x plus y is equal to -2. When plotting, you use the equal sign. So because there's a negative here, they are telling you to say on the x-axis here, plot at -2. Then on the y-axis here, you plot at -2. Then draw a line. In this case, we'll draw a solid line because of the bar here. Okay. So is a line. Then you can name this as x plus y is equal to -2. Now we want to shade the side that is what? That is less. What are we going to use? We are going to use this one, the y-axis. You know, from the y-axis you are going upwards. This is -1. Then here it is -3. This side it is less, that side it is greater. So this side downwards it is less. So that's the region that you are going to shade, coming down. And that's our shading. So if here it was positive, would have put at y is +2 and x +2, then draw a line. Unless they are coefficients. If they are numbers other than 1, then you do the table of values. Okay. Okay, another question. Given that A is that and B is that, find AB. Meaning that you multiply this by that. So you have got 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. 5, 0, 0, 6. This is the easiest because this times that is 5. Alright? This by that would be a 0. Okay, so you're going to see this times that. So 1 by 5 plus 2 times C, 0. Then 1 times C, 0. This times that, then this. Take note, this is 6. This 1 times 0 plus 2 times C, 6. Alright? Then 3 by 5 plus 1 times C, 0. Then 3 times 0 plus 1 by 6. Okay? The secret here is the last numbers here should match. So 1 by 5 is 5 plus 0 here, it will be 5. 3 by 5, that will be 15 plus 0, that is 15. There's some space here. 1 by 0 is 0. 2 by 6 is 12. 12 plus 0 is 12. 0 by 3 is 0. 1 by 6, 6. So this is your answer. Alright. Then we come to the next question. Evaluate 1, 1, 1, 1 base 2 divided by 1, 1 base 2, giving your answer in base 2. So we are going to use the wrong division method. Alright. Okay. Let me just maybe do it from here. So we have 1, 1, 1, 1. This is in base 2. Alright. Then we are dividing this into that. So we're going to say 1, 1 into 1, 1. It is the 1. Alright. 1 by 1, 1. We have got 1, 1. Then we subtract. Okay. So here when you subtract, we are going to get 0, 0. Then we bring down this 1. Alright. 1, 1 into 1 is a 0. So 0 by 1, 1. So if you have got 0, 0, 0. You subtract, you have 1. Then you bring down the 1 here. Okay. Then you say 1, 1 into 1, 1. It's a 1. 1 by that you have got 1, 1. Remember this is base 2, so the answers the numbers should only be 0 or 1. So you subtract here, what do we get? 0, 0. Alright? So it means this is our, and therefore 1, 1, 1, 1 base 2 divided by 1, 1 base 2. The answer is 1, 0, 1 base 2. Okay, that is your answer. We go to B. A bag contains 6 red marbles and 3 blue marbles. Alright, a marble is picked at random from the bag. Find the probability that it is blue. So we are saying total number of marbles is equal to 6 plus 3, which is what? 9. This is all possible outcomes. Or you can say all possible outcomes is equal to what? 9. Now we want the probability of getting a blue marble. So the probability of getting a blue marble is equal to favorable outcomes to all possible outcomes. Alright. So here we are going to say the favorable outcome. In this case, we are saying how many blue marbles do we have? There are 3. the total number of marbles is what? 9. So when you reduce this, you have got 1 over 3. 3 into 3 is 1, 3 into 9 is 3. That's your answer, right? C. In the triangular prism A, B, C, D, E, F below, which is this one, AC is 4, AB is 3, BC is 5, BF is 11. Okay, find its total surface area. Now, what do we mean by a triangular prism? This is what the kind of an arrangement that we have. Where here it's a triangle, this one is a triangle, as you're able to see. Then this side it is a rectangle, which is equal to this one, and there's a base here. So I've got 3 rectangles. All right. So to find the total surface area, we get the area of all the surfaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll say total surface area is equal to half BH. Okay. Now, since this is equal to that, you say this you multiply it by 2. Okay. Plus. Now, you have got this side, which is equal to this one. All right. So you're going to say 2 multiplied by L times B plus this one, which is alone, the base here, plus C, L times what? B. Okay. So when you cancel this one, so you remain with total surface area is equal to base times C, height. So if I'm dealing with this triangle, my base is 3, my height is 4. So I'll say 3 times what? 4. Plus 2. If you are dealing with this and the other one behind, which is this one and this one. Alright? This side it is 5. It's 5 here. And here it is 11. So you're going to say 5 times what? 11. Plus the base here, there is 11, and here there is what? There is 3 here. Take note. Is this 11 and what? A 3. So 11 by what? 3. What do we get? So total surface area is equal to, this is 12 plus 11 by 5, it is 55. What is 55 by 2? Okay. So you have 110 plus 11 by 3. You have got 33. So what you need to find now is 12 plus 110 plus 33. Okay. So our total surface area is going to be, when you add, you get 155 square centimeters. This is your total surface area. We go to 5D. On the XY plane below, state the coordinates of D. This one. D here, this is 0, 2. So D is 0, 2. Okay. So draw the graph of 1 over 3x for the domain, this one. Just the graph, it is the line. Okay. You can say, if I pick 0 here, if I put 0, what is 1 over 3 times is 0. Okay. So we are saying if x is 0, so y will be equal to what? 0, when x is equal to 0. So you have got this one, 0, 0. Then you can also pick 3. You say, what if x is equal to what? 3. So I'll say y is equal to 1 over 3 times what? 3. So y is equal to what? 1. We are going to use this. 0, 0, 3, 1. 3, 1. These 2 points. Join. Okay, with your ruler. Just 2 points are enough. Alright? Just 2 points are enough. Okay, so you can join there. That is your answer. Then you can even name this as y is equal to 1 over 3x. You are done this one. Go to question 6. You are saying, let's simplify. You have got 3x plus 7. Negative by positive to be negative 2x. Negative to be positive when we multiply. 2 by 3 to be 6. Alright? So we have 3x minus 2x. Positive 7 plus 6. Okay? So 3x minus 2x, it is x. Plus 7 plus 6, what do we get? We get 13. All right, we get 13. So this one is our answer. Okay, go to the next question. The angles of triangle ABC are shown in the diagram below. These. Calculate the value of what? X. Okay, how do we get the value of X? We know that angles in a triangle add up to 180. So when you say X plus 10 plus X plus X plus C, 65 degrees. Okay, the answer must be 180 degrees. All right, so you are going to say you rearrange these variables, x plus x plus x plus. All right, in fact, you can even say this is equal to direct here. 10 plus 65, it is 75. So it goes the other way around. So you have 180 minus 75. So x plus x plus x is 3x is equal to, what is 180 minus 75? I've got 105. Okay? So we get x by dividing both sides by 3. So x is equal to 3 into 3, it's 1. Into 10, 3. Remainder 1. 3 into 15, it is 5. Therefore, x is equal to what? 35. Here where we are supposed to, 35 degrees. Alright? Here where we are supposed to get the value of x. Then we go to C. The diagram below shows a cylinder of radius 3.5 and length 22 centimeters. Take pi to be 22 over 7. Alright, find the volume of a cylinder. So, volume is given as pi r squared h. Alright, so our volume will be equal to, what is our pi? 22 divided by 7 times, what is our radius? 3.5. So it will be 3.5 squared means times 3.5 times. What is our height? Our height is 22. Alright, so what we can do is, we can find some common factors. We can say maybe 3.5 into 3.5, it is 1. 3.5 into 7, it is 2. Okay? Then 2 into 2, 1. Into 22, it's 11. So our volume is equal to 11 times 3.5 times 22. Okay? So what are you going to do? You ignore the point. So just multiply. You say you multiply the numbers only. Okay? So when you multiply here, your volume will be 8047 cubic centimeters. You can easily multiply. You can start maybe by saying 11 by 22, which will give you about 242. Then you say by 35, which will give you about 8470. But both there's one decimal point, so your answer will be this one. You can multiply this one. Okay. For us, current salary is 5,000. He gets housing allowance at 20% of the salary. What amount will be his allowance after a salary increment of 750? So now we need to know his current salary. So we are going to say the current pay is 5,000 kwacha plus the increment that he has been given, which is 750. All right. So when you add here, you get 5,750 kwacha. All right. So this is what he's getting. So 20% is fixed, meaning that his housing allowance will be 20% of this one. So we'll say 20% over, that is the 20%, that is 20 over 100 by 5,750 kwacha. You can ignore the points here, they can just confuse you. So you have got 1 2 zeros, 1 2 zeros. All right, so you multiply 2 by 5, 10, 0 carry 1. 2 by 7, 14, plus 1, 15, carry 1. Then 2 by 5, 10, plus 1, 11. All right, plus 1, you get what? 11. Okay, so that is his housing allowance, 1,150 kwacha zilongwes. Question 7. Given that the length L and breadth B of a rectangle, given the length L and breadth B of a rectangle, write a simple program to calculate and output area of a what? A rectangle. So now, the first thing that you need to note is how do I get the area of a rectangle? L times what? B. Alright, so now you can write your simple program. Alright, how do you write it? So the first thing that you are going to say is this start. Alright, then in order for us to get the area, we need the length and breadth. I will say enter L and B because these have been defined. Then we say area here is equal to A austeric B. Then we say display A and stop. Then you are done there. Get your 3 marks. Alright. Okay. B. Multiply 144 base 5 by 13 base 5. Give you your answer in base 5. Now take note that we are dealing with base 5. So whatever answer that we are going to have should be less than 5. Alright. So we are going to say 144 by 13. Take note these are in base 5. Base 5, base 5. So we are going to say what is 3 by 5? The answer is 12. So you can't write 12 because it is in base 5. So you divide by 5. Alright? So what do we get? We are going to get 5 into that. That is 2, remainder 2. So you write the remainder, which is 2. Then this by that is 12 plus this 2, 14. So I'll say 14 divided by what? By 2. 2 into 14 is 7. Alright? Remainder 0. So I'll write the remainder, which is a what? A 0. You carry this one. Then 3 by 1, it is 3. Plus 17. So I'll say 10 divided by what? 2. Okay? Then 2 into 10, it is 5. Remainder 0. So you write the 0 here. Okay? Then since there is a 5 here, I'm going to say this by 0 is 0 plus 5, it is 5. So 5 divided by 5. What do we get? 1, remainder 0. So you have got 0, 1. Alright? Then we deal with this one. 1 by 4, it's 4. 1 by 4, it is 4. 1 by 1, it is 1. Okay? This is like a 0 we add here. So here when you add, you have got 2, 4, 4. Here when you add, you have 1, 1. Alright? That one is our answer. Okay, please take note here. We divided by 2. Alright? It's not supposed to be by 2. It's supposed to be base 5. Alright? So meaning that take note here. It's not supposed to be base 2 but 5. So we have 1, 4, 4, 1, 3. So we are saying this into that, it is 12. Alright? 12 should be divided by 5 because we are dealing with the base 5. Alright? So what do you get? This is 2, remainder 2. Then we write the 2. Take note. Then this by that, it is 12 plus 2, you have 14. So you say 14 divided by 5 and not 2 here. Alright? So what do you get? This into that, it is 2, remainder 4. So you write the 4 here and carry your 2. Okay? Then you are going to say 3 by 1. It is what? 3. Plus 2, it is 5. So we can't write 5. So say 5 divided by 5. The answer is 1, remainder 0. So write 0, and since there is no number here, then you bring your 1. Okay? Take note of that. You can easily make mistakes. Then we multiply this by that, you have got 4. This by that, you have got 4. This by that, you have got 1. Okay? You bring your 0. Remember, this is in base 5. So the answer should be less than 5. This by that, this plus that, it is a 2. This plus that, now there is an issue here. This plus that, it is 8. Again, you say 8 divided by what? 5. 5 into 8, it is 1. Remainder 3. Right? Okay, so we are saying 1, remainder what? 3. So here we put 3. Then we say 0 plus 4, it's 4, plus 1, 5. So say 5 divided by 5. What we get? 1, remainder 0. So I'll write 0 here. You carry what? A 1. So you say 1 plus 1, it is 2. Plus 1, 3. So this is the answer here. Okay. Okay, so we can go to the next question, but please take note. Always, if it is in base 5, you divide by 5. If it is in base 4, you divide by 4. Throughout, not what we have done here. Okay, so let's look at the next question. The frequency table below shows the marks obtained by pupils in a mathematics test. Okay, you have that. A, what is the model class? These are classes. The model class is the class with the highest number, the highest frequency. Here, the highest number is 7. What is our class here? So 0 to 4 is our model class. All right. So then Roman numeral 2. Let's calculate the mean mark. All right. Mean, which is denoted by x bar, is equal to summation of x over n. All right. Now take note, we are dealing with a grouped data here. So we'll say this is summation of f of summation of f of x over summation of what? F. Okay. So we say x bar is equal to, now x is your midpoint. Okay, x is your midpoint. Now how do you find the midpoint? Here you look at this one, 0 plus 4 divided by 2, you have 2 here. 5 plus 9, 14, divided by 2, you have 7. All right, 10 plus 14, this is 24. Right, divided by 2, you have got 12. All right. So now here you can see that it is increasing by what? By 5. So it means the next one will be 12 plus 5. You have 17. This is what you are going to have. Okay. So now to get your frequency, I mean your mean, you say frequency. What is my frequency? 7. So I'll say 7 times 2 plus 8 by 7 plus 3 by 12 plus 2 by 17 over your frequency here. All right. 7 plus 3 is 10. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 10 is 20. Okay. Then you multiply this. Okay. You say, what is 2 by 7? 14 plus. So you have this, 8 by that is 56. Then you say plus 3 by that is 36, plus 2 by 17, that is 34. You divide everything by 20. So x bar is equal to, must add everything now. So when you add everything, you get 140 divided by 20. Okay, this and this will cancel. 2 into 14 is 7. That is your mean. Okay. The insurance company rated the value of a house at 100,000 kwacha. This value appreciates at the rate of 20% each year. Calculate its value after 1 year. So say the value here will be equal to the current value, which is 100,000. All right. plus the 20%. So 20 over 100 times 100,000 again. All right. Okay. What are we going to get? So we have 100,000 plus these two zeros will cancel that. We have 20,000. Okay, so you have 100 plus 20, 120,000. This will be the value. Okay. Cellular bought a cell phone for 1,380 kwacha. How much is this amount in US dollars? Given that the exchange rate is 1 US dollar to, so 1 US dollar is this 6 kwacha 90 ngwe. All right. Now, if you have got 1,380, how much this in dollars? The kwachas can cancel. All right, meaning that you are going to say this times that. All right. So to find this one, you multiply this by that, then this by that. So meaning that your x will be equal to this amount 1390, which is in dollars, divided by 690. Now 690 same as 69. So you can multiply this by 10 and by 10. So you have got 13800 divided by 69. Okay, that's what you're supposed to do here. Okay, so you know 69 into 69 is 1. 69 into 138 is 2. Into 0 is 0. Into 0 is 0. All right, meaning that this is equal to $200. All right. Find the sum of the interior angles of a polygon with 8 sides. All right, so we say sum is equal to n minus 2 times 380 degrees. All right, so in this case the number of sides is 8. So 8 minus 2 times 180. So this is 60 by 180. All right, and the answer is 1080. All right, degrees. These are angles. Okay. The compound bar chart below shows the number of bags produced by Mr. Hapopwe and Mr. Miris from 2010 to 2014. Now here, what is key here is this, that this one, these bars are for Mr. Hapopwe, right? And these that are shaded are for Mr. Miris. So what you need to do is, you get the number of bags produced by Mr. Hapopwe, all right, and Mr. Miris. Okay, so for Mr. Hapopwe, you are going to say 10 plus here 25 plus in 2012 he had 40 bags plus in 2013 he had 35 bags plus in 2014 he had 30 bags. All right, so you work out this one. Okay, so when you compute here, you get your 140. Then you come to Mr. Miris. All right, for Mr. Miris is this one, 2010 15 bags. The next one is 25 bags. The next one is 30 bags. Then the next one is 35. Then the last year he had the 30 bags. All right, so again you work out this one. Okay, so this gives you 135 bags. Now find the difference in the total number of bags produced by the two farmers from 2010 to 2014. So the difference is, so our difference is 140 minus 135. You have 5 bags. That's a difference, and that's where we end for this presentation. Thanks so much. Please, those that have not yet subscribed, subscribe and share with your friends. All right.